calculating relative atomic mass is fairly straightforward. If we take an example, say a natural sample of chlorine contains a mixture of, say, 35 chlorine and 37 chlorine. And the isotopic masses are 35 and 37. That's a 5, by the way. So they have relative isotopic masses 35, 37. Okay. So, and the percentage abundance is 35 chlorine abundance is, say, 75%, and 37 chlorine abundance is 25%. Make sure your abundances add up to 100. Okay. Just in case you're not missing anything. Okay. So you need to turn these percentages into decimals, really. So we know, so a whole %, is equal to 1. Okay, in decimals. So we then know that 75% of 1 is 0.75%. 0.75, sorry. 0.75. And we know, obviously, to make up to 1, it's got to be 0.25. So basically, you're just putting a zero decimal in front of the number. So that's all there is to that part. Now what you need to do next, the relative atomic mass is equal to the isotopic mass times percentage. And that is going to be divided by 100. Because that's what this part's all about. Okay, so all we're going to do, see that gets that by dividing it by 100. Okay, so you'll just plug in the percentage as it is if you divide it by 100. It just makes it a little bit easier. So it's going to be isotopic mass. You've got to put the isotopic masses. So you're going to put relative isotopic. You're going to put isotopic mass. So you're going to put 35 times 75, because it's 75%, brackets, plus, then you've got your other 37 times 25, because that's the other percentage. So this is where your 35 comes from, and this is where your 37 comes from. Okay, so it's just the isotope. Okay. And the percentage is the percentage, 75 and 25, which is there. Okay, so that's all going to be over 100 to convert it into the number you want. So that should equal 35.5. So you're going to do 35 times 75 first, and then you're going to do 37 times 25, which will give you a answer, and then you're going to add both of those together, and then you're just going to divide that number by 100. Simple. And that will give you 35.5, which is the answer to the question. Then you'd write, therefore, the relative atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. Don't forget to answer the question. Okay, so that's all there is to it. If you've got any other element, you could have three different isotopes up here. They'd all total 100 anyway, so you just add an extra set of brackets down here, and say you had a 39 chlorine. You don't, but say you do. Well, you just do 39 times 25 times whatever the abundance. It'll be a different abundance then, but one of these two would change because it wouldn't be 100. But you'll just add it basically, and all these percentages along here would add up to 100. But you don't. You have two, so you've got this one and this one. 75 and 25 equals 100, and you just change the element to any element along with its isotopes, and it will work the same. So you just put each isotope in its own set of brackets with isotope and percentage for each isotope, add it together, and then whatever the result is, you just divide by 100, and that gives you your answer. Okay.